Hi, guys. Welcome back. This is Heather Hope with the Millionaire Manifester podcast. Okay, guys. So this week I wanted to talk about something I wrote a post on. If you're not following me on the Millionaire Manifester, you need to. I'm on Facebook with the Millionaire Manifester. And if you don't know who I am, I'm a manifestation coach, former therapist, and I have actually a membership a group coaching membership that I invite you to check out. It's only $27 a month and you get coaching from me every week. So check it out. The link is in the description. So this week I wanted to talk about a post that I wrote about my most important, my biggest manifestation ever that really helps allow all the other manifestations come through. It really helps my life, of course, be a million times better than it ever was before. And that is not having depression, not having major depression like I used to. Like I don't have it at all, like nothing. I don't have depression at all. But I had major depression with suicidal thoughts every day for about somewhere around 25 years. It's hard to keep track of how many years it was. So I wrote a post on that on my page about how the last week or so I've been taking walks with my dog, and I was just having this idea. I used to be a licensed therapist, and I worked with clients with depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar, all that stuff. And I don't do that anymore. I got out of the field and I went into coaching. I got into coaching in 2015, I think. And more specifically, manifestation coaching soon after I got into coaching. And so I helped people with manifesting everything. I was a love coach, business coach, life coach, depression coach. I was everything, and so I just decided to do it all because it's all the same. When you know how to manifest one thing, you know how to manifest everything. And so the one thing that I really am the most, I was talking to my husband the other night. I'm like, the best thing that I manifest, like it's the easiest thing basically. But it's the one that I'm consistent with completely. And that is my mental health. That is my emotional stability. I am the most stable, consistently manifesting really good mental health. So it is actually the thing, the area of life that I'm the best at. Of course I have an amazing husband. I manifested him, manifesting business, manifesting all these other things, money, everything, houses, cars, everything over the years. And, but this is the one area that I'm so vigilant and so consistent with because it is the most important for me. And I would think that it would be yours as well, because your mental health is the number one thing, because when you don't have good mental health, it makes life really hard. So it's funny. I don't talk much about it because I just don't. There's so many other cool things to focus on with my clients. But it is the thing that will that will help the rest of your manifestations be easier. So is to be emotionally stable, to keep those thoughts in line. Because so basically, so what I'm putting out there is to kind of, I don't want to say go back to my roots of counseling, because I don't really consider it counseling, but I'm calling it counseling for, I'm not quite sure why. So I'm just putting that out there. So I am an ordained minister. I am with an organization, and I am able to provide counseling services again under that title. So I am able to counsel people with depression, or anything really, but with depression, to help them manifest their depression away. So I'm calling it counseling because it is a mental health issue. And I'm also pricing it as counseling, which is, if you don't know, counseling tends to be less expensive than coaching. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's because it's kind of slightly regulated in the counseling world as a licensed person, slightly regulated. Like it's kind of under the ethics type of thing. I used to teach ethics for years to therapists. So I think that's kind of the realm it kind of falls under. It's just ethics of not charging an arm and a leg for counseling. So coaching, it tends to be more expensive. I don't like that word expensive, but it costs more because people are working towards a goal. Now, I don't know what people are working on in counseling. If they're not working towards a goal, I don't understand why, does that make sense? So I don't see the difference at all between counseling and coaching. They both should be working towards a goal of whatever the client wants, and they're both very effective and require a lot of expertise, basically. In counseling, there's a whole lot more expertise going on. Anyway, so it's all backwards. Counseling and coaching, it's all backwards in the world. And I never understood why. But anyway, besides that, so I put it out there. I'm putting it out there right now that if you are interested in working with me to help you manifest your depression away, and I'm not kidding with that. It's just like manifesting anything, guys, except this seems harder. And I'll tell you, it is a bit harder, but it's obviously a possibility for you to completely get rid of your depression. Completely. It's just a state that you're in. So let me just tell you that. You do not, okay, I don't want to say the next statement. I was going to say you don't need medication. I'm not telling you at all to go off your medication if you're on it. Do not do that. Do not do that, because I'm sure somewhere in your mind you have belief systems based off of what people have told you, based off of websites, based off of stupid commercials on TV and radio, telling you that you will experience some sort of negative reaction if you go off your medication. So, got that? Because our belief systems are really important. So you don't want to go off your medication and then, because you have a belief system, because everybody has told you that's how it works, something bad will happen. So I'm not saying that. But in the future, if you would like to be off your medication, it is 100% a probability for you. That's if you want that desire, which I'm sure you probably do. So, so it's all possible, guys. It's all possible. It's just a state you are in based on thinking. This is everything. Based on the thoughts that you've had for probably many, many years of conditioning, society conditioning, parental conditioning, everything under the sun conditioning. And it's gotten worse. Our society has gotten worse with telling people how normal it is to be crazy, or normal it is to be, and I use that word loosely because I don't like that word crazy, but that it's normal to have all these problems. And it's not normal at all to have all these problems. It's not normal. It's normal to be happy. It's normal to live a great life. It's normal to have everything you want. It's not normal to have a million problems and be stressed out all the time and have anxiety, because that's just how society is. No, it's not. I can go on with that. And I do have to get off this. I have to finish up really quick because I have my coaching call, my group coaching call in a minute. But I'm going to leave you with this, and I'll talk more about this in future videos. But your mental health is the number one thing, and I want you to right now, because I've had some people reach out to me. Some people are not able to afford services right now, and so manifesting money would be a really great thing too. Not to just work with me, but just in general, because it's there for you. Abundance is all around you. So, but I want you to have good mental health. So let me tell you a couple things to work on right now, if you're not able to, or if you just don't want to, because that's fine too. Everything stems from thinking. So the thoughts that you're thinking. So often we live our life where we don't realize the thoughts that we're thinking. We don't realize the stories we are saying to ourselves and other people. We don't realize it. But this is where the work is, guys. This is where, like when you're talking to your best friend or talking to the grocery clerk, it doesn't matter. The stories that you say, oh, you know, this and that and whatever else, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. The stories that I hear from people drive me mad because I can tell very quickly how their life is based on the stories that they talk about. So you got to catch yourself. And I've spent years doing this. Now, it took me years to get to the point of having no depression, and it doesn't have to take years for you, because now I know, going through all these years of manifesting and learning about manifesting, I've now come to this conclusion, coming all full circle of like, oh, it is so insanely easy. It's so easy to manifest what you want. It's so easy. It's absurdly easy. And it's kind of like I went on this whole journey to come find out that it's so easy. It's so crazy. So you don't have to do that. So it is literally the thoughts that you are saying, that you're having about yourself and about your life. So right now, because I have to finish up this video, I want you to start changing those thoughts. So, you know, take out your notebook and think about how you want to live your life. Think about how you want to feel. And, you know, make it, you know, write out some statements of like, I want to feel happy. Stating I want to feel happy is a good thing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I want to feel happy. Okay? Is better than I'm depressed. I feel like crap. I blah, 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 right? I want to feel happy. You're putting that request, okay? It's better. It's a better thing to say. You can say, I feel happy, but that's probably a little bit of a stretch, because you don't have to have totally non-resistant thoughts, but they really do manifest faster. When you have no resistance to thoughts, they manifest really, really fast. So if you say, you know what, today is going to be a good day, that's your intention for the day. Instead of like, oh my God, it's Monday. Oh my God, right? So I want you to pay attention to the things that you're saying and start changing them. So it's all about awareness of what you're saying to yourself and others. Start there, and we'll continue with this discussion. And if you want to work with me, send me a message. You can either email me at heatherhopecoaching@gmail.com, or you can catch me over at the Millionaire Manifester on Facebook and message me over there. But I do have openings for sessions, so we can work one-on-one together. And it is affordable, considering the counseling. It's in that realm. So anyway, besides that, it's not, I know it's not affordable for everybody. I get that, but for one-on-one, it's an introductory price as well. Just letting you know, it's probably not going to stay at that price, but we'll see. Okay, so let me know if you want to work with me, and I will help you as much as I possibly can to get you away from this depressed state that you're in. It's just a state that you're in because you've dwelled in it for probably many, many years. So it's a very, I want to say comfortable state, even though it's uncomfortable, right? That's how I kind of felt when I was depressed. Kind of comfortably uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So, okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I will be back again with another video talking about this subject. But for right now, check those thoughts, pay attention, become aware of what you're thinking, and just change them. Start flipping them, start changing them, and persist with that. Okay, guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.